Sheikh, just a question today, one is regarding ties of kinship with other relatives. What is like some relatives you obviously have very good relations with them from both sides, but sometimes you have a few relatives or so where you want to keep a little bit of distance from them. I wanted to know what comes under severing of ties, because with those relatives, I know that if I call them, if I go to their house, they will talk normally. If I meet them on the street, they'll talk normally. But it's just from my end. I don't go to their home myself, or I don't call them up that often. I don't receive their calls that often.
Thank you,
So would
Tuba.
that be considered?
Thank you, Tuba. The Quran in Surah An-Nisa, chapter number 4, the Almighty Allah says in it, وَاعْبُدُوا اللَّهَ وَلَا تُشْرِكُوا بِهِ شَيْئًا وَبِالْوَالِدَيْنِ إِحْسَانًا وَبِذِي الْقُرْبَى. So worshiping Allah comes number 1, then بِالْوَالِدَيْنِ إِحْسَانًا number 2, and number 3, وَبِذِي الْقُرْبَى, your relatives. One of the greatest deeds is to uphold the ties of your kinship. What is considered severing the ties of kinship? Not talking to them at all, not to respond to their messages, their phone calls, not to want to do anything with them. So in this case, that is called severing, whether due to a discord or a fight, or simply because some people feel kind of superior. They don't want to deal with the inferior family, extended family members. This is all haram. This is a major sin. Sometimes you feel some relatives, when they get too much involved in your life, they affect you negatively. Or because all their gatherings and sittings, slanders, backbiting, and haram. So keep the minimum relationship, which is in happy occasions, you wish them happy occasions. You attend their invitations. You pray for them. If they're sick, you visit them. But you do not socialize beyond that in order to avoid the negative effect. That is permissible. But to boycott them completely, boycott your relatives completely, that is haram. Barakallahu fikum.